Some nights, the only way your baby will finally sleep is if they can still feel you there. Your heartbeat, your breathing, the warmth of your chest beneath them. And even after they finally drift off, you barely move. Because you already know what might happen the second that closeness disappears.
You love the closeness deeply, and at the same time, you feel exhausted by how much your baby seems to need you just to rest. Eventually, the questions start showing up, quietly, in the dark.
Am I creating a bad habit? Are they becoming too dependent on me? Why do other babies seem able to sleep alone so much more easily? And when you hear enough conflicting advice, it becomes easy to feel like you're somehow doing it wrong. But for many babies, sleep is not only physical. It's emotional. It's sensory. It's relational. Long before babies understand routines, independence, or even language, their nervous systems learn safety through rhythm, warmth, touch, and presence. And sometimes, needing closeness to sleep is not a sign that something is going wrong. Sometimes, it's the way a very young nervous system is trying to settle itself in the safest way it knows how. For many parents, this becomes a cycle that slowly takes over the entire night. You rock them carefully, wait for their breathing to deepen, try to move as slowly as possible, and somehow, they still wake the moment the closeness disappears. After enough difficult nights, they can start feeling like everyone else understands something you don't. Other babies seem able to settle alone. Other parents seem more confident. And meanwhile, you begin questioning every small decision you make around sleep. Sometimes the hardest part is not even the exhaustion itself. It's the uncertainty. The feeling that maybe you're helping too much or not helping enough. The quiet fear that every choice might shape your child forever. And yet, even in the middle of that exhaustion, there are moments that feel unexpectedly tender. The warmth of their body relaxing against yours. The way their breathing slowly softens. The strange mixture of closeness and overwhelm existing at the same time. A very young baby does not experience safety the way adults do. Safety is not yet an idea. It is a physical experience. Warmth, rhythm, touch, familiar breathing, a regulated nervous system nearby. Long before babies understand routines or independence, their bodies learn through repeated emotional experiences, through being held, through being soothed. And for some babies, physical closeness becomes one of the strongest ways their body recognizes that safety, especially during sleep, when separation can feel emotionally bigger than adults sometimes realize. That does not mean every baby who wants contact sleep is insecure. And it does not mean independent sleepers are emotionally healthier. Temperament matters. Some parents feel deeply connected to their child during these nighttime moments, and deeply trapped by them at the same time. That contradiction is more common than many people admit. There are parents sitting awake at 2 a.m, feeling guilty no matter what they choose. Guilty for holding the baby too much. Guilty for putting them down too soon. Guilty for feeling overwhelmed at all. And sometimes the pressure to follow the right sleep method creates more anxiety inside the home than the sleep struggles themselves. Because exhausted parents stop listening to their own emotional reality. Children do not need emotionally perfect parents. They need parents who repair, parents who reconnect, parents whose presence feels emotionally safe often enough over time. Eventually, most children do grow toward greater independence. But emotional independence is rarely built through emotional pressure. More often, it grows from repeated experiences of safety. And sometimes what feels like too much dependency in one stage of life becomes the foundation for steadiness later on. Not because the child was forced away from closeness, but because closeness stopped feeling uncertain. There will still be difficult nights, moments of exhaustion, moments where you question yourself again. That does not mean you are failing your child. Because sleep, especially in early childhood, is rarely just about sleep. Sometimes it's about regulation. Sometimes it's about connection. Sometimes it's about feeling emotionally safe enough to finally let go. And maybe that's why some babies sleep best when they can still feel you nearby. Not because they are trying to control you, but because for a little while longer, your presence still helps their world feel safe enough to rest inside.